So, another video. Yay! For those that like it. And those that don't, just kidding. I love you too. It's okay. Anyway, so, when I died and I went to the universe and I was one with the universe, the universe felt like mother, and the universe, it was screaming in pain, my agony, but it was worse. It was so much worse than mine. And I've had a fucked up life. I've had a lot of fucked up things done wrong to me, a lot of unfair, unjust, just downright fucked up. And out of all the fucked up things that happened to me, you know what made Mother Earth the most angriest? And this is funny because I always felt like, not always, but lately I've been feeling like this anger, this darkness. It seems very feminine because women are very vicious. We are very get back. We can be evil. And I will tell you, out of the times I've been pulled over in New Jersey, most white men are compassionate, and almost every female cop but one, every female cop, they were all white, all gave me a ticket. And most of my court hearings that I got traffic tickets that were going to be dismissed, but then they decided to keep them, they but most of them only got kept when, say, I had to go back to court and the male prosecutor was off that day. They had a white woman. Something about white women, I don't know, but they don't like me. Even though I'm a white woman, but guess what? Their authority has a problem. But there was one white woman cop in Clinton, New Jersey, and I asked her, I said, how come it doesn't matter? I said, I could eat your pussy out and give you the best orgasm of your life, and you white women cops will still go ahead and give me a ticket. You never give any breaks. You're not like these men. I said, what is it with that? And she actually gave me a break that day. And and she was the prettiest white woman cop I ever seen. Teeth are perfect, hair was perfect, eyes beautiful, skin was, I couldn't really tell because it was nighttime, but it looked nice. Beautiful, beautiful white woman. Yeah. I'll always be thankful for her. But anyway, where was I at? Alright, Mother Earth. So what she felt the most pain and vengeance for, I had my kids taken from me way before my wildness and everything. They had me take a test, and they as in Davis, and I don't really read it says, oh, read this before you take the test. I don't usually do that. I just take the test. Well, I answered truthfully. And I thought it was talking about my lifetime. Well, came in and said, oh, you're unstable, you failed the test, blah, blah, blah. You need to be on meds. Took my kids away just because I wasn't on meds. I paid child support. And even though there was times where I didn't pay it, the only reason I didn't pay it was because I knew that my kid's dad wasn't spending a dime of child support on my kids. So if I wasn't paying, I was still taking care of my kids. Because, in Cumberland County, who's run by Mr. Lopez and George Lopez Sr., legend. God bless and rest his soul in peace. He was a great man. Did he do a lot of wrong in his life? Yeah. But he's still a legend. And anyway, that's a whole nother story. But taking somebody's kids from them is the worst thing you can do. I'll tell you that right now. Because when I died, that's what Mother Universe was the most vicious about. She told me, not verbally, but everything is telepathic when you're dead. But she told me, don't worry, they're gonna get theirs. and it's gonna hit the heart of their fucking home. Every last one. She's like, I promise you. She said, they're gonna feel your pain, and it's gonna be amplified. She said, trust me. They're gonna learn their lesson the hard way, as we all did. Because you have to learn your lesson the hard way to get to this point of, what's the word? Phoenix rising? But, you know, that's just another story that I have to go into about. And you know what's funny, or should I say ironic? The one Davis woman that I knew she was trying to get pregnant and have a baby, and I told her, I said, you're never gonna get pregnant. I said, you're never gonna have a kid. I said, you took my kids from me, and that's your punishment. I was just talking angry and out my ass. I didn't mean any of it. Oh, I meant it at the time. But like, I wasn't into witchcraft at that time. I was still a Christian at that time. I still you know, I didn't really leave the church until my life had gotten so bad that I was at a graveyard one night, and because I've always felt comfortable in graveyards, and I was just crying because I would go to the graveyard, you know, to talk to them and talk to God and the spirits, and I felt like God hated me. I felt like he hated me, and I cursed God that day, and I looked up at the moon, and I felt so much peace and love from her, and I started praying to the moon. But when I died, God is, they showed me so much, and I get it all now, but I'm sorry, I don't know how to tell you how to get it. I don't, because if I didn't die, I probably wouldn't get it either. I'll just tell my story though.